Okay, you guys know I'm losing it because this morning I was just like, wow, I'm gonna really miss fasted cardio. Maybe I'll do some after my show is over. No, I will not.
Not even mad about the fact that there's no sweeteners this week. Black coffee, because it matches the whole black vibe. It's Tuesday, peak week number 1. Have my first check-in with Adam tomorrow, but today I'm just going to, right now I just got my extensions moved up, and then I'm going to go to Dragons and do my workout for the day. It's upper body, and then finish up my cardio, and then go to the sauna, and then hopefully be fucking at home by 3 p.m. and in bed by 7, because we're serious this time. My motto for this week is, what would a champion do?
Okay, guys, I just put the whole setup in the car in order to have this talk with you guys, so you know this is a real one. Okay, so I had an epiphany today, right after my fasted cardio. And basically, I was talking to Kimber, asking her how her days have been, and talking about how my weekend went. And I was telling her how I had like a weekend of disconnect. Saturday, I had these plans, and I ended up sleeping through them. Didn't go into work. Then Saturday, I had these plans and I missed them. And then Sunday, I was supposed to go to church. I was supposed to go to a sauna date with my mom, and then I was supposed to go meet up with Kimber, and we were gonna maybe get tattoos. I don't know. The whole point is I had a lot of stuff to do on Sunday, and I ended up just literally sleeping through it. I also did not have access to my phone, so I kind of was just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna sleep. I only had an hour of cardio to do on Sunday, so I did that and then just went right back to bed and let myself just relax. And obviously, apart from the resting, which was really good for me, I also, that would have been, so Saturday, I didn't go on social media. Sunday, I didn't go on social media. And then Monday, I ended up also sleeping a lot, and didn't go on social media because of that either. And then I woke up with just enough time to like literally get my workout in, get my cardio in, and then call it. And I was just sitting there and I was like, why, like, I feel so at peace. And I was telling Kimber that I think it's because I didn't go on social media those days. And she basically messaged me back and she's like, yeah, like I have, like, social media used to impact me too. Um, and if you have to take a step back from it, it's totally fine. And as I was going to reply to her, I just thought back to like a year ago, I had this realization. But it's just crazy how social media can impact you in different ways. So last year, before I stepped on stage, I was 100% the type of girl that would be sitting there. Like, I would look up what other girls were also going to compete at my same show. Like, I would look up the hashtag and then stare at them for hours and like be like, wow, how am I supposed to beat them, and just compare myself. And then also there was like a bunch of like food websites, that I would have saved, and just a bunch of stuff that like honestly wasn't healthy for me last year. And thankfully I did catch it then. And I decided to take a week break from social media. And since then, I feel like it hasn't had a hold on me as it did before. Like, no more like doomsday scrolling. I haven't even turned on my notifications since then. But that was a different type of impact that it was having on me. I was basically comparing myself, obsessing over food, decided to stop that. And it was easier to stop that once I realized, like, it doesn't matter how good somebody looks on social media, because when you're standing next to them, that's what matters. we all, especially as bikini girls, we know our best angles. We know the best lighting. We know the best spot in the gym to make ourselves look the best. So if I'm constantly comparing myself to somebody's best, that what is that doing for me? Also, when you stand right next to them, that's when you can see like, oh, okay, this girl is better than this girl. Otherwise, like you can't compare. Like it's a comparison, it's a competition. You're comparing ratios to tightness to whatever. And so you'll never know until you step on stage with them. So there's literally no point in obsessing over it. Plus, the whole point of this sport is to beat yourself. So I got over that phase last year and haven't really honestly thought about comparing myself since then. But this time around, I was like, yeah, so since I'm not doing that, I'm good to be on social media. You guys, how long have I been saying that I feel like I've just been scatterbrained and all over the place and like literally that has been my biggest complaint this whole prep, and I haven't felt like that. Maybe it's too soon to say that, but I haven't felt like that all of today, all of yesterday. And I really just think it's something to do like also this year I've been saying that I probably have ADHD, which I feel like a lot of us um can say, and I think it's just because our attention spans are so small now because we're used to just constantly being on this like social media instant gratification, like next post, next post, next post, next post, what's new, like nothing has to hold your attention for that long. Like we're no longer required to be present ever. We're no longer like required to sit there with your feelings. Like I'm not even processing the way that I'm feeling with prep half the time because I can just go on my phone and doomsday scroll, and even though I'm not comparing myself and I'm not looking at food anymore, it's still taking the little amount of energy I have, and that's what I'm putting it in towards versus like dedicating it on being present and on doing like checking off the boxes. So no wonder I feel all over the place. If I can just go on Instagram and literally get lost for a couple hours, even though I say it's for motivation and to like make my reels and all of that. And I just think that there's a time and place. And right now is not the time and place to be getting lost in this. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just hoping that my realization can help some of you guys going into peak week think like I know that this is the time that you guys and I want to be sharing the most, and this is when we look the best. But just because I'm not posting doesn't mean I'm not creating. So I'm going to still record, and I love YouTube because I feel like this is where I am my most genuine, authentic self. And on Instagram, we're just like posting like selfies and like look at us looking good. And honestly, I think that I'm either going to not go on it at all for these next 2 weeks and lock in, or I'm going to prepare one post a day and I'm just going to post it. I'm not going to check it. And, the week after or so I'll go back on there. But it's just felt so good to be present. And I feel like I'm like locking into my energy and like really just embracing everything. And yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share my insight and how you guys, we don't have that much mental energy going through prep and that much focus and that much drive. And so let's not waste it on things like scrolling or fixating on things we can't control. Let's just go in, tick our boxes. Okay, I am not 100% sure where I ended up because, of course, my camera overheated. It's July in Vegas and it's hanging by the window. But okay, that whole talk was just basically to hopefully make you guys think a little bit going into your peak weeks. Like, focus on what's important. Focus on being present. Focus on feeling the things. Focus on experiencing this. Like, dude, I've literally been working for, I can't even put a number on it because it's technically been 6 months since I competed last, but it's been a year since I decided this is what I wanted. How am I not letting myself really fully be present in all of it? Because I keep going on Instagram and just mind numbing myself. But I'm not just bashing on social media. There's a time and place for it all. I think that it has like connected me with some people that I would never be connected with. There's like a lot of team aspects. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to learn, but restrictions. Like Instagram for me, right? I was posting more and more on it, so hopefully I could get, a little bit of hype to get people to come to my YouTube channel, to actually listen to me talk about the things that are important to me, or because I want to build my coaching business from this. I want to draw in the type of people who would want to work with me and who are attracted to my personality and the way that I carry myself and want to learn from me as a person, because I know that's how I chose my second to last coach and my current coach. So, yeah, I mean, there's a purpose for everything. Just my motto for this week is, what would a champion do? That is how I'm going about this prep week. And right now, what a champion would do is film, because I love filming and it makes me happy. And I'm going to be so thankful for all this extra footage when I have the time to actually sit down and edit it. But also, a champion wouldn't waste peak week on social media. A champion wouldn't struggle with going to bed because she's on social media, not able to unwind and staring at the blue light. A champion is going to get all the stuff done that she needs to do today. Pick up some body wash. See, I'm still a little bit scatterbrained, but it's not that bad. And then I have to, yeah, I'll let you guys know, okay? But for now, we're going to drink our black coffee, enjoy this epiphany, and hopefully you guys, I mean, we all need to learn from our own mistakes, but like, this is just some food for thought. Like, really think about it. Learn from my mistakes. Oh, and by the way, this isn't something that I'm like just coming up with. There's definitely links to how much more ADHD is diagnosed now, and a lot of it does have to do with us constantly getting dopamine from social media, from everything is instant gratification. So we can't hold our attention span for that long anymore, and a lot of people are just getting on meds and diagnosed with ADHD, when really we just never take the time to actually put our attention into something and keep the focus. And if you don't use it, you lose it. I'm so passionate today. Anyways, it's a Tuesday and let's go to the gym. If it isn't a little misproductive today, getting shit done, finally returning stuff from Bombshell and Peachy that I showed you guys. I swear, anytime you have to return to the post office, I'm like, should I just keep it? I tried to get my roommate to try them on and keep them, but all right, guys, time for pre-workout. I almost made myself laugh that hard and almost spit it out. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Tuesday. Just got done with sauna for today.
So funny, I was just saying how I hate coming in here in my actual gym clothes, because I'm always convinced that someone's going to follow me into the darkness of my home and know where I live. But, I had 2 hoodies in the locker. Okay, so while my bath finishes bathing, here is some last minute prep stuff that I got, which I swear to God, I'm not going to the store after this. Like, I refuse to. Like, I have one more probably grocery trip for more veggies, and I'm doing Sam's Club, and I'm doing pickup, and I just don't want to do it anymore. Don't like this last minute things. But a couple like no-brainers, and then some that they don't want you to know about. Who's they? I have no idea who the fuck they is, but it's the not pretty side of prep. So clear, non-smelly, non-fragrance, non-anything soap. That way it doesn't interact. Buy 2, get 1 free. You got me. Some razors. Gonna just do that every day and exfoliate. Then I went to Sephora today because I feel like my skin has just been a little bit rough. So what did we get? We got some, this is like self-care stuff, but it's so, I feel like it falls into prep stuff. It's fine. Squalene, hydrating. Retinoid, and vitamin C stuff. Hopefully we look all glowy and beautiful for this weekend. And then this was just because no self-control, but they had like this little travel pack for this different skincare and cleanser, moisturizer, and then this is the main reason I got it. It's like a little glowy under eye stick. I'm actually wearing it right now. I probably look scary and I'm just like, look at me, I'm so pretty. But okay, self-care stuff, and now the not so pretty side of prep stuff. So I actually got this recommendation from someone at the gym. Do you guys remember how last nationals, the day I couldn't go to the bathroom for like 24 hours? Well, you're not supposed to take laxatives the day of or like days leading up to the show, because laxatives could actually cause you to expel so much that your body's like, what's happening? So then it ends up holding on to water and you end up looking watery. So that's why we avoid them close to the show. This guy had a solution for it. I'm really hoping to not have to use these. But like, I will not repeat nationals. I will not wake up 5 pounds heavier in my waist, an inch thicker, all because I didn't go to the bathroom. Because nervous poops are a thing, guys. Like, if I'm nervous, I can't poop. I don't know. We're trying to keep our stress levels better, and we're getting our sleep on point before then. But just in case, all right, that's a lot of lead up. Okay, let's just show. So, mini enemas. Basically, this is like a little thing that goes in your you know what, and it works in 2 to 15 minutes. Causes no water retention, literally will be used only for emergency, but I don't know. I always think about like, would I have done better if I would have been able to go to the bathroom that day? Dude, at this level, like, people are so good. Everything is a reason for you to not place. So I'm not putting myself through that again. Hopefully I don't have to use these. And then this other one is funny. I usually just do like, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this by now, where you have to like pee in a cup so you don't ruin your tan.
And I would buy a bunch of plastic cups, but
I can't. This is what we're working with this year. Oh my god, what is this bodybuilding shit I got myself into? Yeah, poking holes through a bunch of cups and then disposing of them and having to explain why there's 20 red Solo cups in your bathroom to your mother. I'm over that. All right, shout out to Amazon. Let's go take a bath, and I need to go to bed. This is what I'm using to exfoliate right now. It actually comes with the Pro Tan Do-It-Yourself kit. Funny story. So last week, actually, when I went to go grab this shirt from the mailbox, I knew exactly what time that lady was getting there, and I was on my way to go see Sam, and I had a birthday present for her in there too. So I just like showed up right at 4 when she was getting there. And the lady was like, hey, it's you. You have this mailbox. And I was like, yeah, I know I'm still holding this. I was like, yeah. She's like, can you please stop leaving your mailbox open? And I like looked and it was just completely wide open. And I was like, I don't remember doing that. She's like, yeah, when you do this, I can't leave packages in there. I was like, okay, copy. So I've been freaking out about getting my Pro Tan stuff because it hasn't came yet. And it's like the last thing I need to be like fully secured in the bag. And it says it got delivered last night. And what do you know? I checked my mailbox last night and it was open, wide open once again. So I don't even know who to contact about this. Like, hey, I left my mailbox open for the second time this week. Do you know where my package that is really important, that is for this weekend, that is going to make or break me is? Silly random things. Good morning. We're 3 days out. It's like 6 in the morning. All right, let's do this. Yesterday, and the guy was just like, yeah, no package for you. I was like, what? Please no, please don't do this to me. Like, there's zero way. Actually, the Pro Tan stuff took a really long time to actually get delivered. So if you're looking to get that delivered, I want to say it took like 2 weeks. I was just like, there's no way. I just really prefer doing my tan at home. I don't want to like, I only want to have to worry about one appointment. So I only have to worry about a makeup appointment. I'll do my own hair, I'll do my own tan, and I can do that on my own tan, on my own time. For nationals, I'm probably just going to pay for the tan because I'll be right next to the venue anyways. But I didn't get a hotel this time. So, and then I run back out. I'm like, no, please. Like, they left a note in my mailbox. Like, I swear, please help me. And then by the time I come back in, he's like, hey, where'd you go? It's like, dude, what? He gave me a heart attack, and then he just hands it to me. I'll like see. This poor little old man almost gave me a crisis. But okay, so plan for today is wait anxiously till Adam replies. Just kidding. Is to go to see Sam. We're gonna do legs. Man, I was really trying to avoid her for legs this week, to be so honest. And then I got like a last minute shoot for tomorrow, which I have to take advantage of, so I moved it. We usually always do Thursdays to Wednesday. So today's the day I got to see my girl. And then after that, I have an eyelash appointment. And then I need to get my nails done. I really don't want to, but I need to. I haven't decided what color either. And then after that, I need to go to Whole Foods because Adam said the butter I got wasn't good enough and the jam I got wasn't good enough. What else? I feel like I had other shit. Actually, I'm gonna just try to get to the posing center early. So I should be there like 45 minutes early just to get a couple rounds of posing in. Before I do some legs. Today what I want to film is basically just like going through my day. I mean, you guys have seen a lot of that, but I want to take videos of me after every meal that I eat and see if it makes a difference, although I doubt that it will because I'm so low calorie today. Tomorrow would be a really good day to do that. Maybe I'll just do that tomorrow, and today I will talk about what's been going on in this peak week and maybe get a little extra like video filmed. Okay, I don't know if this is considered cheating because it literally just came out of the waist trainer, but look. You did it. I feel quite literally immobile now. What would a champion do? What would a champion do? What would a champion do? Do you guys see these eyes? I cannot keep them open. I'm so tired. Yeah, I totally meant to film today. Wow, look at that sky though. But today was just a crazy day. I said I wasn't going to the store anymore, but then Adam said my butter choices sucked. So we can't have our butter choices suck. Not during this time. Wow, the sky. Wait, I was sitting complaining about something. Gosh, let me complain. Oh yeah, so I almost complained about how the Tesla charger was so much farther back than all of this other stuff, but get a little walk to Whole Foods. And like literally one day ago, I would have been so happy to do this, so. After this time though, I swear I'm not going to the store anymore. I don't care if my butter is from the wrong anything or going anywhere or anything. Need butter, get some more jam, because I was right about the high corn fructose shit. We don't need that. All right, maybe I'll find a love of my life. I had literally asked my friend, I was like, dude, where am I supposed to meet any guys? Like, gyms doesn't work. Bars, obviously. Clubs, obviously. Just like, dude, go hang out at Whole Foods. Here I am. I just had a freak out over my shoes. That was not fun. So I rushed to the Walmart to get some inserts so I could pose because I was slipping and sliding all over the place. And funny, when I saw Sam today, she was like, damn, everybody's freaking out today. I was like, God, thank goodness I'm not. I just waited till the nighttime when I'm supposed to be sleeping. I bought them all. All right, guys, it's 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, so 2 days out. I say it's 8 a.m. because I've already had a full crying session this morning. But don't worry, today is a happy crying session. And that basically happened because I woke up and I slept 5 hours uninterrupted, which is the most that I could say for pretty much the last week or so. I just kind of gave in and I took some Benadryl and some sleepy tea and just knocked out. And I woke up not groggy, and I just woke up, the sunlight was beaming through the windows, and it was just one of those moments where I was just fuck, thank you God, thank you God, here come the waterworks. Yeah, I'm just super thankful. I was really questioning myself last night whether I was going to be able to get this stress in check, and because it translates so much into my body. And then yesterday was my last low carb day for now, and so I was still a little bit out of it. I mean, I haven't eaten yet, but even when you walk off, glutes up, because literally I could be walking they're looking for jiggle. I have jiggle. Pretty sure we all have jiggle, unless it's straight fucking muscle. But if I were to walk like this, let me see if I can get up close. Yeah, it jiggles. People have a lot of cues for the back walk. The one that worked the best for me was think of the back walk as a walking back pose, literally. So here's my back pose. I'm gonna collect. Notice how my back hasn't changed. I'm still in my back pose. And now I'm just gonna step. Still haven't changed, still have that arch. Okay, so in the middle of my freak out session at Walmart last night, I wanted chocolate so bad. Just something sweet, something to ease my nerves. And it's peak week, so I haven't been doing any artificial sweeteners or any flavored stuff. So I feel that's why I was extra craving it. So I did give in. That's why there's gum in my mouth. But if I'm gonna give in to something, I'm okay with giving in to gum a little bit versus the chocolate bar that I really wanted. Okay, I'm feeling good about my individual routine, so now I can switch it up. I'm gonna play the comparison rounds, and then I'll talk you guys through what I'm talking about with angling. Okay, so angling, I'm just gonna pretend nobody's ever competed before. There's a line right here, and that would be where you're on stage. The judges are you guys, so the camera is right in the center. Basically, the gist of it is no matter where you're standing on that line, you should be facing the head judge. So for instance, if I'm over here, I wouldn't want to be facing straight back because you can't see the full body. So I would want to take one step back and then actually face the judge. And everything that I do is going to be angled towards the head judge. So yeah, if I'm over here, I would want to be back here. With the line thing, especially for us little competitors, I have to really make sure to kind of be make sure to at least not step back. Because a lot of times, I don't know if you guys notice when I step back into my back pose, I'll take a step forward, but really I need to just open to the side. Because if we're all in line, but somehow I end up over here, just by field of depth or whatever, I'm already smaller. So if anything, I feel this is okay. That's why with the back walk, I never rush to get there. I take my little steps because either way, I'm probably gonna end up a little bit ahead of these guys and I'm gonna look a little bit bigger. I need all the help I can get. And you guys already know the deal with the comparison rounds, but I'll just say it again. Look up IFBB or NPC pre-judging. Right now I've been doing the 4-minute one, but I think I should try to go for the 11-minute one, because fuck it. Just follow along. You're in show. Gotta build up that endurance. Think like a statue. Think like a statue. Honestly, Adam got on me a lot about not being fidgety and just statue. Statue is confidence. Because I'd always be need to remember to squeeze my upper body. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. So now I'm gonna angle towards that way. Statue. Gets hard. No, this doesn't hurt. This is so fun. Back, and I have to stop trying to flip my hair. That's another thing to get used to. Okay, walk. For this, obviously, I'm just gonna walk straight back. Angling doesn't matter, I guess, in the back one. because you can see everyone when they're farther away. Whew. Front. Also, front walk. Think powerful. Think, look at me. Ready? So I did call Salela, which is our like local place that does bikinis, and I asked her about the shoes. She does have some in stock, so I'm gonna go take a look at them. And then I'm gonna look at maybe changing the back connector because I just want it to be like perfectly molded to me. Because I do keep having nips. Like maybe before I do that, I should go home and try the bikini bite on. Because if that works, I've never actually used it, but if that works, there's no need to spend money, even though that's my middle name. Literally just as of yesterday, I am a mustard girl now. I feel like this is the most anticlimactic, is that a word, video ever, and like look, but I literally haven't had actual carbs in almost 2 weeks or a little bit over 2 weeks. I don't know, I lose track now. And I've been low carb for a long time, also lost track of that. I'm so excited. It's cream of rice with butter and honey. I know you guys probably want to like seafood and stuff. It's just, it really is so boring. And I'm being boring on purpose for sure. This is quite literally the rest of my meals for the day. Well, okay, not literally, quite literally. But I'm today for my carbs, I'm gonna do cream of rice and I'm gonna do honey. I have a whole list of things that I could choose from. Like I could do fish or I have a bunch of different carbs I could use. But I've always wanted to just stick to one source for ideally a couple days, but right now I just have today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try a different carb source and just see how I feel. Since Patriots is a local show and not a national show, I would love to get feedback on my body, like personal feedback as to how all the different foods make me feel. I don't think I'll switch my protein just because, dude, fish is just so nasty. I don't know, I'm sorry. Unless you douse it in hot sauce and then like douse it in lemon. And then that's not really like very sustainable for me because I don't want to carry around this huge jug of hot sauce on show day or have to worry about keeping the fish cold. So it's like, this works for me. It's very lean, not chicken, not pork tenderloins like Adam thought I was eating, and that was the whole thing. He was just like, no, you have to eat either this or can you please eat, what did he say? He was like, can you please eat fish? I was like, or turkey. I haven't been able to do turkey for a while now. And I was like, but like, I don't want to. I could probably do it for a week, but for 2 weeks, that's a long time. And he's like, please. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. I mean, I'll try. In my head, I was like, there's no fucking way. And then I ran into him in person, and he was like, yeah, dude, you can't eat pork tenderloins and expect to get lean. And I was like, oh, that's what you thought was going on here. And this will be for tomorrow. This little note I have. So 50 grams of this is equal to 3 ounces. 250 total. That's 5 meals total. Hello, YouTube. We are closing out Thursday. So today is 2 days out. Tomorrow's the day before. Yeah, we're here, guys. I did want to just talk, like, first of all, look at that deli. Today, thankfully, I had a really good day. I know, like, the video that I shared with you guys in the morning, like, that attitude is the attitude that I kept all day. I feel like I had so many just moments of clarity and, like, peace, and why can't every day be like this? So I went to Dragons, got my posing in, got more than what I was hoping to get in. Felt great, energized. After that, went and did some stretching, mobility, and some sauna. Ran back home, washed my hair, did my makeup, the whole shebang. Back to Dragons, met up with Steve, who is Lochner Media, and we shot today, which was so awesome. I know other times before I have regretted not shooting and getting as much content. So I made sure that this wasn't going to happen this time. Now I'm just going to have way too much content to go through. It's fine. That was a lot of fun. Then after that, came home. To be honest, I don't really know what I have been doing since then. Like, just been kind of moving in slow motion, deciding between the different things that I had on my to-do list. Like I had do my client check-ins. I did that. Book my hotel room for nationals. Did that. And then I wanted to kind of start getting together the list of the stuff that I need for this weekend. I wanted to have it packed, but a list is good enough. Call out. I need to do that right now. Hold on. First, let's even check if I'm scheduled. I mean, I should be. I usually work every weekend. You're only allowed to ask for days off if you have the hours, though, and I definitely don't because we don't work very often, so it's hard to accumulate hours when you don't. So I can do that while I take my bath because it's not loading. But so yeah, today was a really good day, and I don't have to wake up till 8 in the morning tomorrow. So if I could get those 8 hours of sleep, man, tomorrow I'm going to be on a high horse. Also, today was the first day of my carb load. And Adam did say that we're not going like fully after it this time, just because we do have nationals next week, which is obviously like the main focus. I don't really know why we wouldn't go after it twice, but he said I'll be at like 95% and then 100 the next weekend. So that's exciting. So we didn't push as many carbs as I'm pretty sure we will next week. But you guys, like, that moment was so glorious when I finally got to eat my cream of rice with honey and butter. I cry. Like, it was so good. I posted on Instagram, and like the picture is just so funny to me. Like, if you're not a competitor, you're like, what is she talking about? That looks like but if you know, you know. And if you've been through it, you really know. I've been on low carbs for a very long time. What are you going to do? This is the hardest I've pushed, so that reward was incredibly rewarding. And then I ate that 5 times today. Amazing. Minus the butter. Only did butter in the morning. After that, I got to actually talk to my old coach, Melanie, on the phone for a while. And I just keep thinking about her and, like, you know, all that she did for me and how she's molded me into the athlete that I am today. And we just talked up a storm. That was really nice. I feel like we're like very, very similar. So I really appreciate that. And then, yeah, I mean, I came home, don't know what the fudge I've really been doing. But yeah, I mean, since yesterday was so hard, I think that I really needed a day like today. Why was yesterday so hard? Okay, so I knew I was going to go work out with Sam. So that was already the plan. I also had to get my extensions moved up. I had to get my nails done, eyebrows done, grocery shopping. That's a lot in one day. Oh, and my lashes. Oh my God. Dude, I did everything yesterday. Sometimes I'll just get into these modes where I'm like, I just want everything done. Like, I don't want to worry about it at all. So I'll just like push, push, push. So I think I was gone for like 12 hours. And then the part that like really fucked me up was I got my extensions moved up, went to the gym, then left the gym to go get my lashes done, which is a 35-minute drive. So like Vegas is like a little triangle. Here's the prep center. Here was my lashes. Here's my home. I left here to go over here, forgot my bag, had to come back here, forgot something over here. Like I can't make this shit up. And the area where I live on the south side, it's like the entry point into Las Vegas. So I get constant like tourists around and just like really shitty drivers. And I ran into literally 4 different car accidents. Whew, I was going to lose it. I didn't. I tried to keep it in check. I kept asking myself, what would a champion do? But yesterday was hard. And then I came home and had that whole fucking shoe thing. So I'm so glad that today was better. I'm really hoping for another good day tomorrow. The amount of sleep I get is a huge impact on that. I also like tracked how my body changed throughout the day as I was eating and carving up. I know I'm supposed to be fuller, but we do get into these like little prep brain modes where you just want to be as lean as possible, I feel like. Yeah, I'm actually going to take one more before I head on into the shower. But yeah, today was a good one. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have to figure out, okay, what time is athlete check-in? So check-in, call out. It's next after this. So tomorrow, it's a 10 a.m. posing at the prep center. Really excited for that after today's posing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like mid excited because the last time I was there was the first time I tried a fat burner this prep, and I was like overheating. And it was a very intimate group that time. So I was just like, I'm going to go. And I just like walked off the line and like, yeah, that was really embarrassing. And that was a hard day too. So I'm scared of that happening again, which I know it won't. I'm not going to take that fat burner. I actually haven't taken the full thing since then because that was a lot. I just remembered it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. Okay, if I can be home by 1 and then my brother's birthday's at like 6, like that would be the best. I also wanted to share some of the questions that I have in my journal that I answer every night. Victories today. What did I learn today? How did I love myself today? How did I love and give love? What did I appreciate? How can I improve tomorrow? Pretty solid. Nope, we're not done yet. I wanted to share a little part that I got from the book that I'm reading this week, The Champion's Mind. I got the idea by watching the Fit Body Fusion podcast, and someone mentioned it, and dude, it's so good. Like, it's so good. This is so perfect. Champions know that no one is going to live their life, do their training, or compete for them. Champions are champions because they take charge of their lives and do what they deem best for themselves. Schedule the right number of daily challenges. An unrealistic plan is a self-defeating plan. Undoable plans are disheartening. So schedule a reasonable number of tasks. At sunset, savor what you've done, albeit so far. Stop scheduling.